Morning, guys. It is still the morning because guess what? What is it? We are on time. We're doing this the right way. No, I'm kidding. So today is, I'm sorry about these glasses right now, but today is a topic about love bombing. And I say that with ill intent. Right? There's a difference between loving somebody than love bombing them. Let me get into it. Have we all had this scenario of a man or boy, woman, anybody love bomb us? Because I don't believe in gender in life. I believe that both a woman and a man can love bomb you. I do believe that. But the way you take it is different. Where does love bombing come from? Where does it exist? Why does it happen? What is it? Let's get into the details. The nitty gritty titty. I was gonna say, whoops. But so basically what love bombing is somebody giving you all too much attention, too much affection, just spewing it out of their pores. Or they're giving you everything, saying that they literally might be saying, oh, I might love you. I care about you. Do all this stuff for you. And then the bomb hits. What's the bomb? The bomb could look in all different types of ways. The bomb could look like, get away from me. The bomb could look like pure rage. The bomb could look like sadness. The bomb could look like anything of the sorts of how a love bomb is. It's basically that surprise emotion that comes after this beautiful honeymoon, yummy, eerie feeling of, yes, I would love to, I want this forever, right? That little taste of happiness that they give you. But then the other side comes. It's like seeing a side of somebody from, it's like seeing two sides of a person. You see their anger and then what they could give. But usually what they're giving you is for a little second, so you could feel the emotion of what they want you to feel. In some certain cases, I should say, they want you to feel some type of way to get one type of thing. Other one. Don't give it to them. Bomb. Let me stop. I'm sorry, but this is just funny ass analogy, but back in my high school, people, and this is fucked up. My high school was just questionable, but there's this kid that went to my high school, right? He used to scream "bum" all the time for no fucking reason. I don't understand why. And back to it. Love bombing. So, say childhood. They need to understand that childhood wounds, you need to definitely get. That's mommy issue wounds. Enough attention. Not understanding what attention is. Because maybe not all those sorts are a cause of why people love bomb. So, now we have to talk about, what do you do when you get love bombed? What's the key thing to do? Because when people are stuck in that situation, it kind of feels like maybe they just lost their cool. Maybe they're just going through something. You want to make excuses for their actions. Because it literally feels like they're acting like a child. Because they are. Not getting attention, what they want. So then what do? They have a hissy fit. Whoops. Someone had to say it. Wow, an orange fucking Jaguar went by. That's funny as hell. I'm in the school parking lot. What? That's hot. And orange cars are significant to me in my spiritual journey. Always that's, oh, you're correct. Oh, that's right. Oh, your spirit's guides are watching you. So that's funny. I was just putting it out there. That's more for me, but talking more about love bombing. It's a sticky situation to be in. And you want to basically give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's go back to it. But you honestly shouldn't. There's no need to act like that at what age you are. Come on. And even if that's so, they're just unhealed or unhinged, and you want to deal with that, look yourself in the mirror and be like, come on. Because I had to do that. I had to look myself in the mirror and be like, I don't know where my phone is, but I have on Snapchat, when I got love bombed, me saying to myself, Olivia, maybe he was just having a hard day, he was late, but no, don't allow this to ever happen again. Are you insane? Like, this man threw smoothie drinks out the window because I didn't want to say, give him affection. I didn't want to say, I care about him, I love him. Because I don't. I'm sorry. Or I was not giving enough affection to him. I should have gave him more. I was being too quiet. So you throw 2 of our drinks out the window, you crazy ass? What? Oh my God, bro. And then I felt bad. I don't know why I felt bad, but this is my mistake. I've known that person for a minute. So, honestly, I just felt like he just had an off day. But mind you, he's been love bombing me in different ways that I was not comprehending in my head. He was giving me what I wanted. He would take me to these nice places all over the place, going to New York, Hoboken, nice ass like places, and then that's it. When he got what he wanted, that was it. So I was like, wow, this first time I said I don't want to be with you, I don't love you like that, because I lost feeling for him, because it's been forever, since like high school I should say. So it's not correlating. It's what's correlating is that I finally figured out what love bombing was when I could have fucking just looked it up. Didn't look it up, and I decided to not know what the hell was going on. So I'm here to explain to you what the hell is going on, because it took me forever to realize what the hell he was doing. And he was love bombing me without me realizing. He would get what he wants, and then that was it. So that's why I tell you guys, if you see those signs, I'm telling you it's a big ass red flag that he's a child. He should like tell him no about something and they don't like it and they have a temper tantrum, crying, hissy fit, da-da-da. Like, I don't want to say gonna bleep themselves or anything like that, you know, crazy. That's bombing you over, forcing you to be in this category that you probably don't want to be in. You know, this emotion. You cannot control other people's emotions, and people need to understand that in life. You cannot control another. You could give them whatever they want. If they do not accept it, you have to accept it for yourself and let it go. You cannot overbear it. If this is on the other side of the love bomb, you can't overbear somebody with your emotions. You can't. It's impossible. You're going to burn out yourself. You're going to get irritable yourself. You're going to get, your headspace is just going to be so messed up when you don't have to go through that. It's unhealed trauma. That's all it is. I shouldn't say that's all it is. It takes a minute to realize what it is, how to heal from it. Why am I doing this? Can someone explain? If that's the case, and mind you, I'm not going to say I'm a licensed therapist, but I've done my research of what I've been trying to explain to you guys. You know, licensed therapist. I am still in full college, so I am not a college degree, but I like to read books, and I will show you a book. It's Natures of Laws and things like that. Human Nature of Laws. If you know it, it's in the back of my trunk right now. I said I love to read. But why is it in the back of my trunk? Because it's illegal to read it. So let me stop. Honestly, it feels like it's illegal to read. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Really read that book. It's like a freaking dictionary. But it's a dictionary of human life. And it opened my head up to whole type of thing. But it explains so much about the human nature of life. Why people act the way they do. Why things stemmed off the way it did, and why they started acting a time or too narcissistic. All of it. Look up the book. I'll probably put like a link. See if I could put a link so you could get the book too. I know you can get it at Barnes & Noble's, so that's where I got mine. So if you guys want to get it from Amazon, if you guys don't have a Barnes & Noble's next to you, I could find a link and put it for Amazon. Alright? So basically, going back into it, it really taught me love bombing. And when I was realizing he was doing this, when it finally, my head, I just didn't want nothing to do with him. I was tired of it. I think, honestly, my last straw was probably Valentine's Day. He was giving me flowers beforehand, doing it so much. But when Valentine's Day came, he expected me to go and talk to him. Fuck no! I'm not talking to you on Valentine's Day. You should be talking to me. And I was like, you're a bitch. But besides the point of calling him a bitch, I just thought that was crazy. How can we avoid this from happening? Because you know what? I was in the stages. Sorry for my necklaces. They're like crazy right now. I was in the stage of my life. I was trying to set boundaries for people. I was trying to set boundaries for myself. For people that basically walked the fuck all over me my whole life. And I was so tired of it. So I'm like, you know what? Flip the switch. And I started to actually stand up for myself. And not allow people, take the lessons came out of me learning them on top of me analyzing them and getting to the knowledge of it. Just didn't come up on my own. Sometimes my brain clicks things into its head. I don't know why, but I'll take it. But let's get comfortable, guys. What do you do after? Honestly, in my opinion, that's like a red flag that you should just get the hell away. I'm just saying, like, run, bitch, run. But if you don't want to run, if you don't want to do that, if you want to stick with where you're at, talk to them and be like, you can't be doing this. Like, I have emotions myself. I need to feel my emotions. If you cannot accept my boundaries and where I stand, then I guess this must be the time we part ways. And that's all you have to say. If you don't want to part ways, go watch my YouTube video, because I think you need some advice if you want to stick with somebody that wants to love bomb you for a second and then literally tear up your whole life next. Okay? Think about it. So, why does it happen? Why do we get ourselves in these predicaments? Mind you, I will tell you this. It is unique to anybody. It's unique to a person, because everybody has a different emotion and a different feeling and why they're feeling the way they're feeling. People are just unhinged, you know? Some people didn't. I'm gonna, like, break it down what I just said. People are unhinged, people are unhealed, and you can't blame them. But if you want to help them and you care about them to stay, fine. But you have to still, that grounding. You know when I grab a grenade, right? And it has like little like pin that if out will explode into, like, shatter into a million pieces. You're that pin. You have to be the one to ground him or her, and realize you could have all this love, you can have all this, but you gotta just wait. Just take some time. Can we just slow it down a little bit? I need you to understand this out of it. To be that pin means you're stabilizing that person's emotion. So you have to be that stabilizer for them. That's a lot of effort if you really want something with them, you know? But then to bring them back down to earth and tell them the truth about things and be honest with them and be straight up with them about your boundaries, where things need time, things like this, and you can't be acting like this. I shouldn't say you can be always elaborate what you're saying, because then that will probably make. But honestly, in my situation, I was too stunned to speak. Stunned. He went back to his house, cleaned his car, and I'm like, take me home. He cleaned his stuff, got home, and I was done. I was so stunned to speak. I didn't even know what to say at that point. One part I was like, damn, someone loves me that much to do that. Mind you, that's just issues that I have of myself that was unhealed. And the other higher self was thinking, what the fuck, Olivia? Like, literally, like, what the fuck? What did you get yourself into? Because I've been down this path with a relationship. And when I tell you, find the higher way before it gets deeply worse for yourself, because it only gets worse. And if you want to go and see that, go ahead. I'm gonna warn you, I went down that path, and when I tell you, it broke my soul. It broke who I was. It made me who I am. But it made me go through so many goddamn fucking lessons that I didn't have to go through. And so much hurt, and pain, and loss, and everything of the sorts you could ever think of. Every single fucking emotion of negativity you could think of, I was going through. In tenfold. Trust me. Because it gets 110% worse, and I wish people knew that. Back to it. That's a way to explain to them if you really care to them, but you have to be their stabilizer. I will give you another option, but you're not going to like the option, because now you got a job, and you just started. So that's why I said run for the hills. If you choose to keep your sanity, because that is going to get more and more confusing. And if you are unhealed, and you have childhood trauma, or you have trauma that you have not healed from, you're going to get trapped. You're going to be stuck in that belief system. Like, oh, he pushed me down the stairs. Here's flowers the next day. That's the type of shit. The little type of shit. You speak up, it's a problem. Because now they control you, by the way. Think of it like this. That person now controls you. Because anytime that it's like a baby not getting candy in a store, or not getting a toy in a store. Okay? If they don't get what they want, they have a temper tantrum until they get it. Until they stop. Or what do you do to a child? You ignore them, you walk away. You choose. Because you are going to be that person for them. And the reason why I give you this knowledge is to learn from my experience or know what's going on in your life and how they're treating you. To learn from it. To reflect it back into your life so you could find better. And trust me, when I found better, and you people don't believe me, but when I say them, your energy is expensive. Remember that. Your energy is expensive. If they're not giving you what you want, get the hell out, because then you're giving them what they want. Like I'm saying, also love bombing. If a person is not getting, you're getting what they want, and you give them what they want, or you give them that validation or that whatever the hell that they wanted, you're silencing the baby for right now until it happens again and again and again and again, until you get so sick and tired of it. It feels like you're going crazy. It feels like you're going insane, because now he or she did more things that you're like, oh, but he did this for me. He paid for me. We went out here for me. He paid for my nails because he broke them because I had to myself. Whatever the fuck case of the scenario is, okay? But it gets, so I'm just going to leave you off with that. You know, I am not going to waste my energy and my time talking about this. If y'all don't want to take it, you know, but this experience, I can't announce more but give you the advice. You know, love bombing, so many different things. First they give you the world, and then your pin comes out, you start to speak the truth, boom, it's gone. That's what love bombing is. And welcome to Gen Z. Hello, my name's Olivia. Welcome to the dictionary. No, I'm kidding. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next. I love you, love you, love you. Bye.